Welcome back. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Hollyland Lark Max wireless microphone system. This is a really good wireless microphone system designed for content creators. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. You have your transmitter, and this is the microphone unit that clips onto your clothing. You have your receiver, and that's the unit that connects to your camera or your phone. You have a charging case, and this powers up your transmitter and receiver when not in use. And then you have various cables and accessories, including TRS cables for cameras, USB cable, and windshields for outdoor use. So let's look at some transmitter features and operation. The transmitter, like all these kinds of systems, has a built-in microphone to capture your audio. It also has a record button that helps you to start and stop internal recording. There's a noise cancellation button, which reduces background noise when you are recording in a noise environment. The transmitter also has a 3.5mm audio input, and this helps you connect external lavalier microphones if you don't want to use the internal microphone. You also have a USB interface for charging and data transfer, and you have your status indicator that shows you when you're pairing, the battery level, and also when you are recording. To use the mic, the best place to attach the mic is near your collar for best audio pickup. And then you can press the record button if you are recording internally to start the internal recording. If you're in a noise environment, then you can enable noise cancellation by pressing the noise cancellation button for a cleaner sound. Let's look at the receiver. The receiver is a touchscreen, and it displays the battery situation, it displays your connection status, and also your audio levels. On one side, there's a control knob that you use to adjust settings like volume and selecting the different modes. You also have a 3.5mm audio output, and this connects to cameras or recorders. On the other side, you have a headphone jack for real-time audio monitoring. And then you also have a USB-C port for digital audio output to mobile devices or to your computer. Now let's break down some of the receiver display information. First of all, you have your signal strength, and this indicates the connection stability. The next thing you have is your battery level, and this displays a battery percentage for all the devices. Now this system can record in stereo, can record in mono, and it can record in safety track mode. In stereo mode, the unit captures separate audio from each mic, one on the left and one on the right channels. In mono mode, it merges both mics into a single track, and when you're in safety track mode, it records at a lower level on the right channel as a backup. This is particularly useful when you have very unpredictable sound levels. And so you set your left channel to the correct level, and then the safety track enables you to have a lower recording level so that if you have any transient loud sounds, it doesn't clip. Next, we want to look at connecting to our devices. If you're going to connect this to a smartphone, iPhone users will use a USB-C to Lightning adapter if you still have the old Lightning connection, but with the newer iPhones, you just use the USB-C connection. For Android, it's USB-C to USB-C, and you can check for the USB connection icon on the receiver. Once connected, you can open a recording app and start capturing your audio. If you're capturing your audio onto your camera as you shoot your video, then all you need to do is to attach the receiver to the horseshoe mount and then use the 3.5mm TRS cable to connect the camera's mic input to that cable. To adjust the camera's input gain to the lowest and the receiver's output volume to medium for best results. By doing this, you're able to then make adjustments during recording, and you have enough headroom to go up or down in terms of level. Let's look at pairing. Under normal circumstances, the receiver and transmitter are already paired, and if you want to repair them, you can use auto pairing by just placing the transmitter and receiver inside the charging case, and they will pair automatically. If for some reason this doesn't work, there's also a manual option, and you do this by turning on both devices, press and hold the pairing button on the transmitter, and then go to the receiver, go to System Settings, and then go to Pairing. If the transmitter light turns steady blue, then pairing is successful. This unit has a really good battery life. On average, the transmitter should last you about 7.5 hours per charge and the receiver about 9 hours per charge. If you're recording internally, you have a total recording time of about 14 hours on the unit. Some advanced audio settings. In the audio settings menu, you can set your audio to hi-fi mode, and this is best for studio quality recordings. And then you also have your low cut filter. This removes the low frequency background noise to give more clarity to your vocals. And then you can select vocal boost to enhance voice clarity. That's it, our Hollyland Lark Max walkthrough. And if you found this guide helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below with any questions. See you on the next one.